inspiration, seeking inspiration, that's what it is about at the end of the day, isn't it? Seeking inspiration. I don't get inspiration. I know I say this a lot and everything, and I've mentioned it quite a few times, but people never give you 100% inspiration. They never tell you exactly what you want to hear. They'll always give you slightly less than what you want to hear. It's not because they don't want to comfort you completely, it's just because whatever comforts you completely does not fit their minds completely. They cannot ever make you 100% happy, completely happy. Not possible. No, doesn't happen. And I think this slight discord, this slight disparity, is what slowly consumes the human will to live in this world. The life of a species is determined by how much an individual of that species can labor against the forces of the real world, against the elements of the physical world. Those elements can be natural, as in the physical world, as I said, or they can be because of other species, or they can be because of individuals of the same species. As most of human struggle is not against nature these days, it's against other humans. So how much a species can thrive depends on how much an individual can labor against these forces within the living's realm, or within its own species, or perhaps with the physical against the physical world. But in any case, it's proportional. It's dependent heavily on the amount of labor an individual does. But the amount of labor an individual of that species can do depends on how much time it takes for an individual of that species to get consumed by desperation and pain and hardships, and how quickly their inspiration will get spent away. A species that can talk within itself and give each other 100% inspiration. Well, let's imagine a certain species where two individuals of that species, let's say a certain type of fish, well, let's talk about fish. Why not? Fish are nice. Let's imagine a certain species of fish. Two individuals of that species meet. One is pretty depressed. The other one tells this fish exactly what it wants to hear, gives it 100% inspiration, does not spare any bit, does not tell them anything that they don't want to hear. And you know what will happen? Such a species will live on forever, because their individuals will be able to labor the longest against the physical world. To the edge of possibility, this species of fish will live. Once all human beings become almost therapists, where they understand what is happening in the mind of the other human being when they come across them, and tell them exactly what they want to hear, help them exactly in the way that they would like to be helped. And when all of us will have that capability, well, none of us would be depressed ourselves, but would only have to have the capability to remove the depression of the others. Such an ideal world, in such a convoluted set of ideas, I think only then that infinite life will be sustained. In the special cases of problems in physics and chemistry, where something becomes infinite when a certain factor becomes zero. It's something like that. It's something like that. When you can say that the amount of success a species has in life is inversely proportional to the amount of discord that there exists in the conversation of two individuals. of that species, you know. If there is no discord, no disparity, then there is 0% discord, there's zero discord, and then there's infinite success against life. All we have to do is aim towards understanding each other. Once we can all understand each other completely, we'll win. We'll live on forever. That is when we will ensure our complete survival, not in any other way. Otherwise, we can go to the moon, we can go to Mars, we can go to the edge of the universe, and still mortality and death will find a way. We have to understand each other.